Amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another anime music reaction video. So I've been reading the comment section. You guys need to remember all of my channels are controlled by the comment section, so same goes here on G.O.T Extra. Whatever you guys recommend in the comments is what I react to. And I see a couple of comments upvoted quite significantly, and that is to check out the rest of the Takt of Heroes freaking songs. Now please, when you leave your comments and you put your recommendations, can you at least tell me the titles, the names, leave links, or tell me the channel to go find these videos on? Because you guys just say react to this, and then I go looking for it and I can't bloody find it, alright? You guys are too damn vague with your recommendations. You need to be more specific. I've managed to find one of the Takt of Heroes, but I don't know, I think there's 3 in total. I don't know what the other one is. I don't know what's going on. You guys are really annoying sometimes, so help me out a little bit, alright? I'm clueless. Anyway, I found Origin. Okay, we're gonna check this one out right now. Press that like button, press that subscribe button. Let me know what else you want me to react to. And one more talking for me, let's jump into ReZero Season 1, OST 2, Takt of Origins. Takt of Heroes, I mean, Origin. I gotta say, it's amazing how a choir can just change everything. Like, anyone else get that? You'll listen to these songs, you listen to these, like, these openings, these OSTs, these soundtracks, you know, these insert songs. And the second a choir comes in, it just enhances it. It just times it by 2. You're like, oh, this is really good. Choir, whoa, this is fucking amazing. Like, instantly lifts it. Has to be done right, though. I also love a good trumpet. No, that whole sentence sounds weird, but it's true. I love a good trumpet. It can really make something feel so, like, inspiring, empowering, you know? Which is weird, because before I never really liked the trumpet. I always associated them with, like, royalty, you know? Here comes the queen, bah, 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 on a trumpet, right? But now I associate it completely differently, and I feel like a trumpet can really bring that epicness to a song. Horns and trumpets, man, they really can. The choir sounds weirdly, like, tribal, celestial. You know what I mean? No, I mean... Do you want a little look inside my brain? I was literally listening to this going, when they recruit people to war, they should use music like this, right? Because I was thinking, man, I'd never go fight. But if someone sat down and was like, we need you to go fight, I'd be like, no. And then they played this and they just started talking to me and they were like, all right, we're gonna go and be these soldiers of fortune on this battlefield, blah, 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 blah. I might be like, shit, sign me up. I can't wait, it sounds amazing. And then it got me thinking of Tropic Thunder. And the scene in Tropic Thunder with Tom Cruise when he's trying to convince Matthew McConaughey's character to, like, do what he does. I don't want to spoil too much. Great movie. And he, like, gets the stereo out, plays it, and starts, like, talking while he's playing the music. That! And I was like, shit! He knew! That's how you get someone to do something! He knew! Oh, it's so good. Oh, the choir, man. It somehow feels terrifying and epic at the same time. It feels like a fight that you can win, but it feels like a fight that you're probably gonna die as well, you know? It has that haunting horror of the choir's like repetitive high-pitched tones, and then it has that inspiring lifting sound of the trumpets and the horns just making you want to charge into the gates of hell. God, I love this anime so much, and its music. So good. With ReZero, I always thought ReZero was like a huge anime. Like, I thought it was quite a big anime, quite a popular anime. But I don't think it's as big as I thought it was. And I'm only judging that based off of reaction figures. God, my nose is really bad today. I do apologize. I don't know why. I mean, like when I've recorded reactions to other series in the past, I kind of just go off like views sometimes. And with series like Dan Da Dan or Solo Leveling, you know, when comparing it with like weekly reactions to ReZero, I definitely see like a difference in interactivity. But then I can say that if I do a post on Twitter and I do a post about Solo Leveling, it won't get that much activity. But then if I do a post about ReZero, it will get loads of activity. So I guess it's all just like it's bizarre wondering like how big something is when you get different responses from different sides of the social media internet, you know? Like with ReZero, let's just do weekly reactions, ReZero and Solo Leveling compared, right? When I was reacting to ReZero before it was a weekly series, the reactions did fairly well on my channel. And I thought ReZero was this huge anime. But now we literally look at Solo Leveling and ReZero and compare the views on YouTube and like and the interactivity around it all, and other channels as well, not just mine. And then we look on Twitter and we compare the numbers there, and it's more for ReZero. So I wonder what is the correct way to gauge how big something is what I'm trying to say. And I don't want people going at each other in the comment sections on this, all right? That's not why I'm doing this. And I don't want people coming at me for saying this either. The whole reason I'm pointing this out is because ReZero, for me, always felt like this behemoth of an anime. And I wonder if I just put it on a pedestal in my mind, or if it actually is. Because the soundtracks, the animation, the quality of storytelling and voice acting and everything around ReZero is so outstanding that maybe I did just put it on a pedestal. I don't know. And it's weird because the whole reason I'm saying this is because I want to say I feel like ReZero is underrated. And that is literally what I wanted to say. And I'm kind of using the numbers as a way of justifying that, you know? Like, ReZero doesn't pull in the reaction numbers that a series like Dan Da Dan or a series like Solo Leveling would with, like, weekly reactions. And yet, I feel like it absolutely bloody deserves it. I don't care if people watch my videos, but definitely should be watching the series. So that makes me wonder if as many people are watching the series. Because it is so good. It is fantastic. Also, I've said this like so many times. When I miss an episode, I'm going to do a double reaction the following week. I do it every single time and have done for 2.5 years, okay? It's so annoying. My comment section is spammed since Wednesday. When's ReZero? When's ReZero? And then I have other people replying to them going, he always does double reactions the following week. He said it 10 times. It's like, come on, man. Like, what the hell? I can tell these are clearly people who have only subscribed to my channel through the ReZero reactions and don't watch anything else I do at all, which is fine because we do a lot of variety of content here. So but yeah, it's like, come on, we do it all the time, all the time. But yeah, there you go. So for anyone who was about to ask, when's ReZero? You'll get a double on Wednesday. You get both episodes. But yeah, for me, I feel like it's underrated. I do. And I've justified the use of underrated by always saying to people that underrated doesn't mean something isn't popular, but it does mean something isn't as popular as you think it deserves to be. So Attack on Titan could be underrated to some people if they think it deserved it to be even more popular than it was, you know? Then it could be classified as underrated. And I have people in my comment section arguing that point. I don't really know how you can argue that point because that is literally factual. Underrated to a person literally is that deserves to be more popular than it is. There's no argument there. That's literally what it means. So if you ever see anyone online saying this is underrated, stop arguing with them and say no, it's not. To them it is, and that's all that matters. You know, because it's like me saying my favorite food is blank. You can't then tell me I'm wrong because that's my favorite food. You can't then argue with me on it. If I say an anime is underrated, you can't argue with me on that because my opinion is it's underrated. My opinion is it deserves more views. And you can argue my opinion and say, well, I don't agree with your opinion because of blank, blank, blank. But it's still an opinion, and to me, it will always be correct. Because if I look at something and in my mind I go, that deserves more love, no matter what other people say, that's what my mind has said. You know what I mean? And I'm also like saying this because I see a lot of people in my community talk about underrated animes in comment sections and animes they wish deserve more love. And I always see people replying to them and saying that they're wrong. And I always feel kind of bad for like people in my community when they say that, because it's like, you shouldn't ever tell someone like that something they love deserves to be loved more is wrong. You know, it's kind of sad. So I will always back up the people who say there's like certain series are underrated, because I believe anyone who says any series is underrated, in their eyes it is, therefore it is. So yeah, with me right now, and you can argue with me this, I feel like ReZero is underrated. And I know that sounds crazy because I know it is big, but I feel like it deserves to be bigger. It's so good. Just listen to this. It's so good. That was an old man whined about long rant to get to this point. Oh man, I wish I had more love. Even though it has so much love, I wish I had even more. It's such a great series. Oh, it's so good. I'm excited to do my double reaction already. Anyway, I guess that's where my reaction ends, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so freaking much for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to just have the best freaking day ever. And that is it from me, my friends. As always, you will see me in the next video.